should do that now.
Okay, we're live now. Hi!
Okay. Hello!
Oh, wait.
Nope.
There you are!
There we go!
Yay! Hello! Hello,
everyone,
everybody.
hello. And hopefully I'm not screaming.
I had to make some mac and cheese.
You know you're gonna summon the cheese thief with that.
Yeah, I know.
He will be coming for his cheese tax.
Won't get it because him just a little guy.
That's why he'll aim for your trash can.
Yeah, that's why I have to take the empty thing downstairs and put it in the one with like the lid, so he can't open it.
Just watch, when it's Crying Boy McFatty the cheese thief, he will find a way.
Oh, cow with two legs, lean beef. Shut up! Shut up, Saribot! So Saribot is like a moderation bot. It's every time I say thank you, Saribot, it's because I noticed that it caught like a bot trying to solicit. Well, and I'm like, I like it with that it automatically just takes him out. Saribot just hits him with an airstrike.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, thank you, sir.
It also protects against like hate raids, I think, which is sad that it's like a thing, but it's nice to have. But like they have a setting where you come in and it will, because usually it just says like Saribot is here, but you can have it so that it says a pun instead of that, which I of course had to pick.
So basically it's a Cory without a Cory.
Yeah.
If Cory became Ortho, that is Saribot.
Yeah.
Oh god, now I'm just imagining Cory looking similar to Ortho. except with Cory's build.
Buff robot!
He will look like freaking Cyborg from Teen Titans.
Buff robot!
And the sad thing is, even if you cover his mouth, he will never stop making puns.
No. Won't.
And Hadi will never choose to cover his eyes because he loves his eyes too much.
Yeah. Only time Cory will stop saying puns is when he's dead and in the ground. That man lost his puns. I love Mac. Oh. I get.
Well,
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say. Well, during the stream, here's something that I'm pretty sure you haven't heard anybody say before. But sometime during the stream, I need to get up and walk the plants.
Huh? What? You gotta. What?
I didn't stutter. I need to walk the plants.
Huh? What do you mean?
Long story, incredibly short. Because the weather keeps changing repeatedly from very hot to very cold, we have to drag the plants into the house.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, somebody just told me earlier, it's like, hey, you gotta walk the plants. I said, okay, do I need to water the dog? We have no dog. But you can clearly see why I asked that question.
Deadbeat. Hi, boo boo.
Do I need to walk the plants, water the dog? Hey, my mother.
I love
Okay, that got dark.
I love when well, they like post like a thirst trap and then the comments like, oh sorry, I was walking my fish. Can you do it again? Like, oh sorry, I was ironing my lawn. Can you do it again?
So are we working on the are you working on the commission while we're doing the rating, or are we just doing the rating first and then commission?
Rating and then commission.
Okie
One time I said that, I was like, oh sorry, I was giving my oven a system update. Can you do that again? And then, the plot twist was that I actually had to give the ovens at work a system update.
I think I remember that picture. Like, didn't it actually say sorry?
Oh my god. That still cracks me up. Like, these things are worth so much money, and then it's like apologizing to us. Like, don't be sorry! Fucking cook the food! It's also funny that, Jeff keeps buying all these, like, fancy equipment that we don't actually... But he won't get us a freeze dryer. I want a freeze dryer so bad.
Did he get you a hydrodynamic spatula yet?
I'm sure if the pastry chef asked him for one, he would find it.
Right, that's what we need to have. A multi-spatula...
Mm-hmm.
Hydrodynamic spatula with multi-tool and turbo.
Yeah, cause like... cause we have... in the main building, have 6 combi ovens. Are like the super duper fucking fancy. There's 4 upstairs, and then there's 2 in the prep kitchen. We have 2 blast chillers. We have an ice cream machine that's upstairs for some reason. I don't know why it's in my kitchen, but I don't know. We have the previous machine that we were using to make ice cream. But I hate that thing, and it sounds awful. It's do you know like the Ninja Creamy? Seen those?
I have seen those. I think one of my relatives has one, actually.
Yeah, so, the machine we used to use for, like, making fancy ice cream, it's basically like an industrial Ninja Creamy. They're commonly called, like, Paco Jets. But there's something wrong with ours, and it sounds absolutely horrible when it gets used. And they usually make me do it for some reason, because I literally taught myself how to use it because they didn't give us, like, instructions. So they're like, oh, Crab knows how to do it. Just have Crab do it. I'm like, why?
No. That is a terrible
Like, I figured it out on my own. They can do it too.
If I had to suffer, so could they.
And it's like, I told other people how to do it, but they just won't go to the other people. They just go to me. And I'm like, why? The point is that I taught the other people, so I didn't have to do this.
That's okay. I'm kind of on the same boat of 9 out of 10 when we have like, I don't know, 3 or 4 people. 9 out of 10, I'm being called on. It's like, why? You have X, Y, or Z.
Oh, so we have Easter coming up, right? And that's like our big banquet day. And
oh no.
sorry, there's pepper.
Don't die.
All right. Said so. So, usually, historically, I have been on what's called Raw Bar, which is, usually it's like an ice sculpture that we have, like, shrimp cocktail on, like other stuff. For some reason, it's always me doing it, and I hate doing it because it's like, like all the other stuff, it's like they make it in the kitchen and then the banquet servers will bring it out. But for raw bar, it's literally I have to keep running back and forth to like refill the raw bar and like the condiments and stuff. So it's like it's ridiculous. I hate doing it. I told them so many times, like, I don't like doing this. Please stop making me do this. And the last banquet, they actually did. Like, they listened, and I was doing something else, and it was great. And then my manager's like, hey, please don't kill me. I'm just a messenger, but they say you're on raw bar again. I'm like, no! Like, no! And their excuse is, oh, Crab, they're like, oh, Crab is really good at it. What do you mean? First of all, it's like not that hard. It's just exhausting because unlike all the other stuff, I'm constantly having to run back and forth. Second of all, how is anyone else supposed to be good at it if you don't make anyone else do it?
Oh, that's like, there are certain things at my work that you can't do unless you have been trained for. And 90% of the time when we get new people, some of them can't learn it because they're too young. Or, my favorite, they hit the age where we can actually train them. And then cut to maybe a week or so later, they're taken to a different spot. And I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, like, what's the point?
So then they're like, well, why can't you do this? It's like, you only have so many people that can do certain things. And when we train new people to take over when we're not here, you send them somewhere else.
Oh, that's so annoying. It's like they do something similar. Like their mothers, where they gave me someone to help me with raw bar, and I'm like, okay, sure, that'll mean I have to like run back and forth less. But then they stole him and made him do other stuff. And I'm like, why did you give him to me if you're just gonna steal him? Like, why?
Well, I don't know if this will, like, take the suffering from you, but I also get to work on Easter Sunday, so... Yeah, I kind of found out that, my relatives are showing up in the morning, which is when I'm working, so I get to miss everybody.
Oh. Easter and Mother's Day are, like, four of our biggest banquet days.
I think your face monitor...
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I was gonna say, I think your face monitor is kind of being very specific, because I think it's recording you, monitoring you actually eating mac and cheese. I don't know, I think it's kind of funny watching your little model chew.
Oh, yeah. I think it's funny when I take a drink of my soda and, like, the phone doesn't know, like, what to do, so it just makes me go, like... Like,
So basically
sure.
you become a Muppet.
Sure, that's exactly what's going on.
Oh, so you basically become the live action version of the pop 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 emote.
Yeah. See, there it goes.
When you get certified, you definitely need a crab emote. Crab popping emote. There we go. I can talk.
Or have it as Len. A Len, like a Len pop cat. Like.
Oh, even better, you can like have the little, like, draw a little crab and just have its claws going up and down. Like one going up, one going down, so it still does that.
Curious to how many.
Possibilities on this.
I don't even know who that is.
Neither. I've noticed that sometimes Twitch just randomly gives me people like, oh, have this. I'm like, okay, who is this person?
Yeah, it's like when it, like they give like someone gives gift subs and they give them out randomly. Like I don't even watch this person, but thanks, I guess.
Penelope, why?
I got a cane pop. Omni has 2 pops. One is fast and one is not as fast.
Oh.
It's based on their cat named Kiki.
Oh God, I have a story about that, but I don't know how long we can do.
Oh, you can go ahead. I'm still eating my mac and cheese.
Okay, so God, how do I describe this? So my brother, long story incredibly short, my brother has called one of our family members Kiki because it's a family name. And he was talking to somebody online when he called him that, right? And I guess this person was from Brazil, Portugal. I can't remember what which country, but I do believe it was Portuguese. And basically, the friend just says, "Why did you call that person a female anatomy part?"
Oh no!
And my brother goes, "What are you talking about? That's their name." They're like, "Oh, yeah, no. In our country, that name means this."
Oh no!
That gives the new meaning to the. That definitely gives new meaning to the term of the title Kiki's Delivery Service.
Oh no!
That's terrible.
We can have Len's delivery service. Oh, the when you buy, especially if they had. Oh.
Actually, here's the thing that's really funny. Like, I don't know if it was KEKE or KIKI. I've noticed that there's or QIQI, whatever the hell it was in Genshin.
Oh
But,
yeah, Chi-Chi.
But apparently there's a bunch of different meanings for the name Kiki. I think in Spanish it means ruler of the household. I think some people use it as a slang for party, and I guess in Portugal it means that.
Oh.
And I think there's a Japanese meaning for it, but
I think so.
I can't remember what it is for the life of me. But yeah, apparently different name, one name, multiple meanings.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna put this empty mac and cheese downstairs so Len doesn't try to steal it because he's naughty. Entertain the chat. I'll be right back.
Got a girl who loves me, she always treats me fine. She lets me hug and kiss her all the time. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Oh, that made you laugh for a minute. That was the first thing that came to mind. What do you want from me?
Let me marker. Boop. That way I know. Anyway.
Oh God, I just realized. Imagine listening to it on Twitch where you hear nothing and then you just hear me go, "Oh yeah, Virgil blank out of blank," and they're like, "What the fuck is a Virgil?"
Yeah, what is a Virgil?
That guy doesn't exist in the game. What the hell? Why do they keep bringing him up?
Why do they keep bringing up Virgil? Don't worry about it. Let us be delusional.
Let me worry about little Gremlin's son.
Yeah. Yeah. Let us have our children with our fictional characters. Anyway. Alright, so we're gonna go to a quick RB. That way I can get hi on Len's.
Oh, there comes Nightmare.
That's to give you delusions. Yeah, there's Nightmare. You missed the whole thing. Missed the whole ranking. Nightmare, where have you been? You're late. Also, it's very it's very on brand for Nightmare to come in with the nerd emoji. That was give you dinner. No excuses. Don't worry. I recorded this part separately, so it's going to be uploaded maybe on YouTube. We'll see. I don't know yet. Anyway, so also Nightmare, it's really funny you came in because I'm just about to go to BRB, like stand up and stretch. But you all should do the same.
That's okay. I gotta go out and walk my plants.
Oh yeah, you gotta go walk your plants. That's important. Anyway, so we will be right back, and I will be right into working on the commission. Yippee! Nightmare, we can still read your messages. So yeah, Luda had to go walk her.
And it disappeared.
Oh no! Oh wait, I gotta a browser. I didn't have active
I can
on the.
try.
There you are.
Okay.
I
for
forgot I didn't
everyone-
have Fugu reactive on this thing. Anyway.
Is that red box supposed to be there, or is that just?
Oh no, that's just um that's just OBS thing. It's not actually
Okay. To answer everyone's question of what the hell I'm talking about when I said walk the plants, if you live in different parts of our magical delusional states of crazy people, you know that we have certain parts of the place has random weather changes of being incredibly hot or freezing cold. And so we're at the point where it's perfect weather to have plants until you get to, like, I don't know, early morning, early evening, where everything starts to get below freezing again. So in the morning, I have to take my plants out and leave them out so they can actually get their sun and all that plant stuff. And then towards the night, I have to drag them back in just to make sure they don't get frostbitten. So when I say walk the plants, that's literally what I'm doing. Nightmare, what's with the chancla?
Yeah. What are you doing, dog? I thought we were cool. I thought we were cool as I get bullied. What? I don't know what you're talking. I don't know what you're talking about, Night.
Nightmare, half of the time you're normally gatekeeping, girl bossing, and gaslighting us, or you attempt to. So we just retaliate. And you're proving my point right now.
Who said you could call me out? It's Luda's allowed to do whatever she. Luda could be like, I'm gonna go kill someone. I'll be like, okay, bet.
In the game, don't ban us, Twitch. Only in Minecraft.
Oh yeah, only in Minecraft. Oh yeah, innocent soul, my ass. So maybe it's a good thing. Nightmare. Talk about. And I know, like, about my choices and who I sent for, despite the fact that he is, that he simps for every female character that appears on screen. Man, every time I play Fields of Mistria.
You also did Anne from Persona 5. That reminds me, what's bonking, crab?
What's bonkin'? Yeah, that's different. Yeah, okay, sure.
Curious, the person who commissioned this drawing, did they mention anything about their character?
No, it's like them. Like IRL them.
Ah, okay.
That's what they had me do last time. Why you bully me? Because it's my stream. Ha 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 ha.
To be fair, you haven't been put in the crab gel yet. But you're kind of pushing it with the chocolate.
Yeah.
Look, time to do my job.
Oh wait, I got it. I have a button.
Great, because I got kicked out.
Okay, fine. On stream. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm gonna do. How about that? Why? Because you're throwing chanclas at me! It is funny, but also, like...
It's called the consequences of your action.
Exactly! Yeah! Oh, so, okay, so I have to tell this again. So the reason my username is crabjail is because if you don't know, I work at a country club and fancy people love oysters. And when I started working there, I was on a pantry that chucked oysters. And there were these, one time there were these little crabs called pea crabs, PA crabs inside of them. And I didn't know what to do with them, so I got this pint container, and then I drew iron bars on it and wrote crab jail on it, and I just put the little crabs in there. And then my coworker came back from like the other building, sent him over. He was like, "What's that?" Like, "Oh, it's the crab jail." Like, it's just the crab jail, duh. And I did have like an old username that I used, but like I wasn't feeling it anymore, and I wanted something sillier. So I was like, crab jail sounds funny, and I'm pretty sure no one else has that. And so that's why I picked crab jail. The beans coworker, oh yeah, jelly beans. We were shit talking jelly beans. Yeah, so we have the coworker who we call jelly beans. Gumo does know about jelly beans, I think. This is my friend. They commissioned me to draw them in the Twist Fairy Gala outfit. Because Gumo is part of Princess Macaron. They're in their chat, and so I have like, this is a real person, Nightmare. Honestly, it would have been so. Nightmare would have been really funny because I'm pretty sure he would have said "smash" to certain characters, and then we'd be like, "Oh, these are all guys." Hey, I say it. I say it because it's happened before.
Well, here's the funnier thing: is only. Nope, there goes Roy.
Don't bring that. No.
I accidentally did do that with an ex of mine, like back in high school. There was a Clamp chapter book. Like, I think somebody wrote the book, but Clamp did some of the designs. And being a young, naive, like, I read the book and I read the character input. I didn't understand that one of the characters was a transgendered woman.
Ah.
And I actually showed the book to my ex, and he, dear Lord, I don't know why, but he's very sensitive or just does not understand gay people at all. So I actually showed him the book, and it literally had like feminine characters, masculine characters, and I asked him, which character do you think looks attractive? He picked a transgender woman, and I just go, again, please keep in mind I was like a naive 16-year-old, and we didn't understand transgenders at that time.
Yeah.
I just go, that's a dude. And he just punched my book.
No. Just like fragile masculine.
It really is. The funnier thing is when he came to my graduation, like we broke up before we graduated, like a year before we graduated. But he came to mine. He sees like half of my relatives, and he's like, "Wow, your aunt and uncle seem really close together." And we go, "Yeah, they're siblings and they're gay." And he just looked so uncomfortable and just like hid in the corner.
And
I have no contact with him. I don't know how he's doing. I don't know if he changed. I don't know if he got better. I don't know if he got worse. I don't really stress myself out over it.
yeah, that's fair. I wouldn't.
I guess it's more or less of I found out really young that we had opposite viewpoints on many different things. And I guess that did kind of work out in the end. Fluffy.
That's not. Dead. Yippee! Wonder if that little knows how influential has been.
Who else? But apparently, Nightmare got some cheese made for you.
Oh boy. The lights go.
And it is.
I am struggling actually. There's something like not like I put him down, I'm like, that's not right. It's not what my brain wants.
Yes, Nightmare. What is your cheese made? What is your chessman? Yeah, for some reason, Twitch won't let me type cheesemate, and every time I write down cheesemate,
It's
it just changes to chessman.
I love me a good chessman.
Is that why you go for Leona?
Shut up.
Come on.
I hate how good that was.
Can you clip that?
Yeah. I have so many clips. It's gonna be a task going through them all. I honestly don't need to worry too much about this, like, because there's going to be a flower crown.
Oh, did they ever say what flowers they want, or are you just like...
Oh, I'm just gonna... I'll figure. I don't want that.
That's kind of terrifying.
So I was playing some Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Zombies. There was 3 people on voice chat. Around 17 out of 50. Ass is already dead. There was a player named George. Jorge. Concerned and died and started to blame us. Bro was swearing that he was gonna leak our IPs. Okay. Like, people like that are so weird. Like, it's a game. Flags. So,
Oh, I had a cousin once upon a time who played like first-person shooters, but for some reason, don't ask me why. He always said this in the accent, like, "Hi, I'm George. You like eggs? I like eggs." Like, I think he just did that just to troll so many people. Because that was all he answered by. Like, that's all his responses were.
yeah, I always got nervous using voice chat in video games because, like, I sound like a girl. And I know there are guys out there, and as they hear a woman or anyone that sounds like a woman, they start being gross. It's like, why? I could this pen. I don't know how to.
Well, look at me. I am just as naive as you are.
Just. Oh, let me do. Oh, I mean, I guess I could. No, god damn it.
Okay, that last part just reminded me of freaking Hell's Ultimate Bridge. What happened to the last one? Pushed out like a bitch. So relax, I could get to my room service.
Oh. Don't worry about the pin message. I was trying to do something, but.
Oh, you should have pinned the chancla. Oh.
I'll pin the potato.
That works too.
Did you pin? So I had the link to the tier list I was doing, and my plan was to like pin another message and then unpin it, but that didn't work. So we're just gonna pin the potato for now, and then have that on a timer so that it unpins itself.
Pin the potato.
But I can do. I want to say now. That's true. Oh, let's. Coffee. It's technically like coffee because it's like buying a. Luda wouldn't see anything. She can see the chat still.
Can see the chat.
Yeah, I have.
I just can't send my little messages, but I can still see the chat.
Yeah. Because she's watching my OBS stream. Can't go catch me like. No, she's not. Nightmare. There we go. Can you guys guess who my favorite singer is?
Oh, pudding.
Pom Pudding. He is cute. I do like him. You're gonna get ops on me.
I know it's cinnamon roll. I just couldn't help myself.
Yeah, they're having the Sanrio character ranking right now, and there's so many like videos on TikTok like, oh, don't vote for cinnamon roll, blah blah blah. If you vote for cinnamon roll, you suck. And it's like, y'all need the fucking. Like, yes, I understand that they're frustrated that cinnamon has won like 5 times that. Avoiding taxes. What are you talking? I did my taxes and I got like $60, $65.
Ugh.
My mom, I don't know. I think she got more from the state, but from the federal, she got $1. and so she had it mailed to her as a check so that it would cost the government more to print that check than it was worth. Like that is such an icon. My mom is so fun. And no, you can't take Mama Jail out for a date. Nightmare.
Oh, now that message shows up. They already gave you a response about that. You can take her out, half past never.
Yeah. Can I marry him? No. I mean, she's technically still married to my stepdad, but like, that's my stepdad's a and one.
Yes, we do need a Malleus cinnamon roll.
They just need to like the Malleus cinnamon roll. He keeps winning. Just take him out of the running entirely. No. What's gonna happen is fuck. A second. I gotta look this up now for the joke. Yo,
Speaking of Malleus, apparently the Savannah Claw manga is supposed to be coming out. Either it's out now, or should be coming out this month.
Really want to do this? Yeah! And Leona's like, no! Hold on. So, okay, so I'm looking at the 2024 results. So what's gonna happen is, Pochako is going to say, no, we're not gonna take out Cinnamon Roll. And then he's gonna have a convoluted plan of, trampling Cinnamon Roll. My mango is to blow up and act like I don't know. But yeah, Right, so it's final results. You can vote until May 25th. And the results will be announced June 29th. For the 2025 character rank. And it's like, I just feel so bad because Cinnamon Roll's my favorite. And everyone's like, oh, this little dog sucks. Like, no, he's my favorite.
It's a Charizard effect. Like, Charizard is very popular, but it's like... Charizard is a great Pokemon, but there is a little bit of an overhype, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. And it's funny because, like, I don't like Cinnamon Roll because, popular. Like, I have liked Cinnamon Roll ever since, like, I was a kid.
He's just cute.
He's adorable. I remember, I was at, Paramount Kingston back when it... And in one of the stores, they had like Sanrio socks, and I saw a pair of Cinnamon Roll socks, and I thought they were the goddamn I've ever seen. And so I bought them, and it made me so happy. I was like, I don't know who this little guy is, but I like him. And then because I grew up around Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, and they had a store that did sell some Sanrio stuff, and oh my gosh, I saw that they had like a Sanrio pencil or a pen or something, and I lost my mind because he just wasn't popular back then. It was all like Hello Kitty, and so like I saw Cinnamon Roll and I seen him like whatever he had back then. It was so exciting to me. I loved him, and now he's like super popular, like Cinnamon Roll stuff everywhere.
Nightmare? No, I think you only heard half of the conversation and just ran with it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I think it was when he said, "I don't like cinnamon roll because he's popular."
No.
And I think that's
Maybe.
what started it.
Yeah, cinnamon roll's
like
popular
when...
for a reason. And it's like, that's what gets me about all these people being like, oh, you should vote for so-and-so. Like, that's not the point of the competition. Like...
No, it's part of the conversation, Nightmare. It was just more of...
Yeah, we don't know what you're talking about.
Well, it's more of, you take one part of the conversation, and you try to run with it, but crap is still, like, going on with their conversation. It's like, yeah, they said they don't like cinnamon roll because it's popular, but also mentions that they like cinnamon roll because they find them cute. And I also know this is one of those ways you like baiting us. Going back to the whole gaslighting thing.
But it's like, it's supposed to, like, this ranking is...
And
it's supposed to be your favorite character. Like, you're supposed to vote for your favorites, the ones you like.
Hello?
And it's just a hello! We're just talking about, the Sanrio ranking. Because everyone's like, oh, don't vote for Cinnamon Roll. And it's like, why not? He's my favorite. I'm gonna vote for my favorite. And you can have multiple votes. Like, I mean, I also don't just like Cinnamon Roll. I also really love Gudetama. Because Gudetama's such a fucking movie. And thanks to Hello Kitty's Island Adventure, I have discovered big challenges. I have to show you guys big challenges. It's so funny. Again, this is getting distracted. So hold on, let me.
Oh, if you get too distracted, I'll just dangle the owner in front of you.
Jingle, jingle. Let's image. Fuck, where did I see? Because you guys need to see this absolute. I love him so much. I put it. Look at him! Look at him! Look at him! His name is Big Challenges! He is so funny! And, oh my god, like, the way he looks in Hello Kitty's Island's Adventure is so goddamn funny. Hold on, let me... Because... He's so funny! I love him! Alright, let me change the image. That's what he looks like in Hello Kitty's Island Adventure. And it's so funny because when he turns, it doesn't look right. Like they made him like 2D but in 3D. Like both of his eyes are like, that's where they are. They don't turn. Like he looks flat even in 3D. It's so funny. And then he has like a costume and he has like a little hat and they put the hat on it. Oh my gosh, he's so funny in 3D. It's so good. I love him. And like in Hello Kitty Island Adventure, his whole thing is that he's super adventurous. Like at 2 different days. Yeah, I love him so much. He's so funny. I love big challenges. There's also some like other really funny ones that I think are just like Kirimi-chan, Kirimi-chan is literally like a side of salmon. Kirimi-chan's funny. There's one Sanrio character that's literally just a tooth with a face on it.
I don't know whether I should find that adorable or terrifying.
But yeah, I love big challenges. And I'm sad that BGM track, it's from Hades. I need to change the background of my little widget so you guys get better, but it's called Wretched Shades from the first Hades game. WrestleMania. That's fun. I like wrestling, like, but I'm not like one of those like fans. There's that. Oh no, you're fine. I know it could be a bit hard to read, especially like if you're on mobile. And yeah, I want to figure out a way to have like my setup bot so that they could do like exclamation point Spotify, and it tells you what Spotify song. Like I have to figure, or if I can do.
I don't know why I felt like that was a Wayne's World reference, and that's like so outdated.
Oh, extreme. Yeah, sometimes like I gotta go in there. Especially when I'm like getting like erasing something. Gotta The only problem with by tool is if you see like the line is I'll stop that. There's sometimes where like I accidentally push the button on my pen without popping up. Oh. Okay.
Penelope, why? Why? Why?
And the kind of funny part is what I typically do is I duplicate the layer and then I blur the duplicate layer. It just makes the lines look cleaner somehow, which is really funny.
Whatever works.
It was pretty slow yesterday at work, so I have. That's one thing I like about this program is that I can have it on both my phone and my tablet. There's also like a computer version. I have a.
We did that one for another day.
But because like I have, because I bought the little membership thing. It's only like a couple bucks for like a year or something like that. So
It's 27, which is still like not a bad price for like a program for a year.
yeah, and it does include like a lot of stuff. Because even like without the membership, like this program is really good for being a program. Because like a lot of like the brushes, like all you had to do was like watch an ad, and then you get like the privileges for like 2 days or something like that. But since I started like using it more, I figured I was like, oh, I'll just get the ad free. You can hear from sounds, which means
Watch it for Linlin. For the
even though he's been a naughty boy, trying to drink out of the he's being so bad lately. God damn it, did it again. Yeah, we're good.
So my mate decided to come up with something silly.
That's silly.
Sorry, my brain decided to make a silly connection. So you know how I gave my fan character Aster a bearded dragon and named it Kana, based off of Kana from Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, correct?
I knew it was from something, but I don't think I remembered that it was. Oh wait.
Well, here's the funny thing. The mangaka who made that also came up with a manga called I Don't Understand What My Husband Is Saying, which is basically this little slice of life manga with this office worker who married her subordinate, and he happens to be a hardcore. Maybe not hardcore, but he's definitely an otaku. And for the life of her, she could only know bits and pieces of it. And for some reason, that kind of made me think of Korra, because she's not a huge manga person, but she will read the light novels because she thinks that's interesting. Granted, she will listen to Idia yap for hours because she likes how passionate he is. So she will read the light novels, and ironically, if an anime or some certain type of media gets a musical, she will, you know, go and watch that because she finds that rather interesting to see that type of media evolve into real life.
Yeah. There's
I
some
just kind of find
anime I think would be.
I'm pretty sure she would cry at the Rose of Versailles.
I think there's actually like a Sailor Moon been traveling the US. I remember someone talking about it. And I was like, oh, that sounds cool.
I didn't think I saw parts of it, or scratch that. I think I've seen somebody talking about it as well. I don't know why, but my brain just kind of didn't think of it as a musical without more of those live action Power Ranger things. That was always fun.
Um, it's funny because like I know I watched Power Rangers as a kid, but for the life of me, I cannot tell you anything. Because I remember my favorite color used to be yellow because of the yellow Power Ranger. I cannot fucking tell you about Power Rangers, except for like what I watched on Roy's streams. I will say that the Sentai said, yeah, I don't like. I love the idea of them. I just like there's so much stuff I need. Really, that's like not on my list. Oh, I gotta watch these. But so my interesting Power Ranger fact. I say interesting, but it's actually kind of sad. So my sister met the the very first yellow Power Ranger. She was like at an event or something, and my mom said she waited in line to go meet her, and then she got all nervous, whatever, and then they like got her autograph, and he still had her autograph at the house, and then not long after that happened, and she passed away in that car accident. So yeah, we have an autograph from the original Yellow Power Ranger before she passed away. Well, I say that like she can't sign it after. You guys know what I mean. That's just like it's interesting, but it's also kind of sad. It's also kind of sad considering that like because after watching Roy's stream, like they basically wrote 3 of the characters off of the show because they wanted to be paid more, and they're like, nah. And then they just kind of wrote that their characters were having a going to like a peace conference so that they could replace them with 3 other actors.
Does that make sense?
Which sounds a lot like. Well, it's not a lot like, but like there is a huge thing going on right now in the Genshin.
I think so. What's going on in the animation world as well, where jobs are being lost and people are trying to unionize to get better wages just so that they could live, just so that we have enough people to make the shows instead of just having one person have like 6 different jobs.
Yeah.
And not have companies be shut down for stupid reasons.
Yeah. So the thing with the Genshin voice actor. For a while, a lot of like the Genshin characters were silent because the recording studio for the English dub was done at a struck company the voice actor strike. And then they like went to a new company, I believe. But then a lot of things were still silent because a lot of the workers were still, like, a lot of the voice actors were speaking. And then a voice actor for one of the newer characters got fired and then replaced. And this caused a lot of stuff going on, and it's proving that the Genshin fandom is not capable of wants. Because it became a whole fucking shit show. It started with the original voice actor saying like, "Oh, I got fired," and then the new voice actor, he made a post making it seem like, "Oh, passing the torch." So then Paimon's voice actor, Tina, who goes by they them, I'm sick and tired of people misgendering them. Like, yeah, I get that you don't like them, but stop being transphobic. Anyway, they went on this whole thing about how the new voice actor isn't a voice act, like is it like a collie, calling them a scab or whatever. People are like, oh, but you have literally gone on record scab because they're disabled and whatever. I'm not getting into that. That's not my thing. I'm not touching. But
I like tea, but that's not a tea that you would enjoy.
Yeah. So, and then like a couple other voice actors for the English dub chimed in. One of them was the voice actor for Candace, Shara Kirby, and she's just like, she was literally expressing her discontent with the fact that they hired a voice actor and then went out of their way to hire a voice actor who lives in Japan and is not like a lot of people are like not understanding what she's saying because they're like, oh, she just wants American only. Like, that's not what she said. And because like she further clarified, she's like, I didn't say I wanted it to be American only. I said that I thought it was weird that instead of replacing that voice actor with an American one, because the company is American and pretty much everyone else is, that's like, they are in America, they went and got someone from Japan who is not like bound by SAG-AFTRA. That's pretty much all she said, and she basically quit, saying like, I don't want to talk about Genshin, I don't want to do Genshin anymore, blah blah blah. Which is like cool. And then people are like, oh, she's making fun of the fans. I'm like, well, yeah, because a lot of you are fucking dorks.
That kind of reminds me of, I haven't been in this drama, but every now and again I see people talking about it, where that one musician, Chapel Roan.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, a lot of people are screaming like, oh, she hates mothers. It's like, no, from what I'm hearing, it's from her experience.
The mothers she personally knows are miserable. Yeah, I've seen that.
It's not just that, it's just more of young people having children. It's not saying that all of them are miserable, it's just the ones that she knows.
Alright. That's where yeah, it's a whole mess. And then Risley's voice actor, Joe Zija, he had his whole video where he broke down everything, explained everything as unbiasedly as possible. And now people are using his video to like mischaracterize the actors that are striking. Like, oh, they were just lazy. Because he was like, basically it's like they were striking for better wages or something like that. And people were like, oh, they were just lazy and didn't want to work. I'm like, that's that's not what he said at all, but whatever. But yeah, it's like a whole mess. And a lot of it is annoying because now we got a bunch of people who are anti-union because they don't like a certain voice actor because they believe that the voice actor bullied the new voice actor, and it's like, you can criticize them all you want, but like, one person's actions, like, shouldn't be your reason whether or not to support people's rights. It sounds like from what I've been reading, SAG-AFTRA has been trying to overreach. Not super surprised that Hoyun went with non-American VA since like AI protection stuffs are now with a lot of non-American VA companies. It does suck for SAG-AFTRA members, though. Basically, have to be aligned with the. Yeah, it's a very nuanced discussion, and like I said before, a lot of the Genshin fandom are not very good with nuance. They're just not. And so that's like a whole thing that's been. The thing I'm most upset about is that it's a whole mess. Like I still support the union, and because I do believe that unions are important, because without unions, that's when we have, like, because the unions are the reasons we have labor laws. Hello, I'm just discussing how the Genshin fandom doesn't understand nuance. Which is probably gonna get me attacked. They like to attack people when they. But it's funny.
To the secret lab.
Oh, it's your thing, Luna.
Yeah, sorry. Joel's actually a friend of mine, so I wanted to say hi.
Why do we even have that lever?
I used to play Genshin. Like, keyword is used to. I don't play anymore. I just can't. Aha. Oh, it's all the way over there. Girl, what are you doing over there? Get over it. I mean, it started out really good. Like, I used to really love Genshin, and I admittedly spent a lot of money on Genshin because I genuinely liked it. I liked the story, I liked the characters, the exploration was fun, the fighting was fun. But then, like, part of the pitch. Yeah, that happens sometimes, like, because because I'm turning the pit, like turning it, so it's easier for me, and then I forget that it's turned, and then I'm like expecting it to be like on the other side, and then it's like in fucking Australia.
I just wanted to get a pint of piss.
Yeah, I have. It's very silly, but so you know how like online, you might not know. I'm just chronic. A lot of the countries like to make fun of Americans for something that we do.
Well, to be fair,
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, well, let's face it, we're kind of making fun of ourselves, especially what's going on currently.
Yeah. Well, a lot of the things that they make fun of us are not part of that. Because, what I see is mostly about, like, our food. Right now they're making fun of us about our... Well, they always make fun about our bread. And, like, for some reason, like, Australia has beef with us, and we're like, what? What? I didn't even do anything to you. Oh, wait. I didn't do anything to you guys. So this is my friend. She commissioned me to draw them in the Twisted Wonderland Fairy Gala outfit. Or a Twisted. I'm just kind of making the outfit up as I go.
Speaking of voice actors, I got a semi-funny story to tell.
Yes?
And it actually does involve Solar.
Oh boy.
So a couple years ago, we both went to this convention, and they dressed up as Gitsu.
Mm-hmm.
And so basically, we went to go see. Sorry, this is our first time going to a convention, and we actually got to meet Johnny Youngbosh.
Oh yeah. I know him.
Yeah, so we saw one of his shows, we got his autograph, and a couple years later, Solar was mentioning, oh, I've been getting into voice actors, and I really like Johnny Youngbosh because he did like all of my favorite characters, and I want to get his autograph. And I just go, pick your sword. They just went, wait, what? And they run to the room, check the little wooden sword they had, and it literally says, Johnny Youngbosh, bwahaha. Based off of that one like spirit dude from Bleach, you know, the fake psychic, the one that always goes bwahaha.
Yeah.
And I still thought that was like the funniest moment. I think the only other one voice actor we got from that convention aside from him was Grey Garris, I believe.
I have one from Richard Epcar, who was the voice of Ansem. I got his signature because he voices Jigen and Lupin the Third for a lot of it. Because there's a lot of Lupin. Yeah, I got his signature. He's a great actor. He was also the first I can't remember, but like the bad guy, the big bad guy in Final Fantasy 14 from Reborn. Neil something. Oh, Vic Meg. Oh boy.
Yes, I do remember that one. So, for context, and I'm not going to go that deep into the story, or let me rephrase that. So, the best way I can describe it is we didn't know about that incident, and I think this happened way before that time.
Oh yeah, probably.
But yeah, I did help Solar get like their pass just to get basically. So Vic kind of got, or at least there's been a lot of controversy with Vic because rumor has it he did things he wasn't supposed to do, but some people said he did it. Some people said he didn't do it.
Yeah, there's a. Uh, uh, he's quite controversial.
Which really sucks because he actually voices a lot of characters that I liked, like, you know.
Yeah, Vic Mignogna.
Yeah, like Ed from Fullmetal Alchemist, Dark from Being Angel, Tamaki from. Basically, he was Funimation's poster guy.
Oh, why is that?
Yeah. This is kind of why it's like. And I think the really sad and funny thing is, before we even got his autograph, we actually did, like, accidentally run into him in an artist alley. Like, we watched we watched one of his scenes, or, we watched one of his panels where he was talking about, oh, he likes sci-fi. He likes, this one show that he was really proud of. Yeah, and we actually walked it, like, past him in Artist Alley, and we actually got a picture, and Soul got a hug. And, we didn't really think much about that, because it's just, a simple interaction. He hated people. I don't remember that, but you know what? I can believe it since all he did was, like, scream.
I know they're like, oh, face, all that fucking bells.
You know what? I do not blame you. I love the details of Twisted Wonderland, but dear God, trying to draw them.
Yeah.
Or at least trying to find, like, the right brush for it. Because I know, like, some people, and I thank God, some people make the right brushes or make the right stamps to, like, create the pattern. Yeah, it would have been Murder on Silvermount Stone. It's like, fuck, what the hell was her name? Crap. She's the one who voices that doctor in Attack on Titans. Melissa Cavello? I cannot remember her name. But apparently she was the main voice actress in XL Saga, and if you ever watched that show, 90% of her scenes is her like screeching at the top of her lungs.
Ooh.
And she lasted, I think, oh god, I think she lasted maybe 12 or 13 episodes before her vocal cords got blew out.
Ooh. Yeah, that...
Isn't he? I mean, to be fair, she lasted a long time. I'm sorry, a long while before that finally happened, but still, use. And also, isn't Aaron... Oh crap, that name sounds so familiar. Aaron Desrocky. Why does that name sound familiar? Oh, wait, the previous Al or the current Al? Like, Al Brotherhood? Oh, yep, that explains it. Yeah, I think he was actually... Oh, trying to remember what he voiced. I think he voiced Leon in Blood Blockade Battlefront. I think that's what the main character's name was. It's kind of surprising listening to him as an adult versus what he sounded like as a kid.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, fine. Honestly, the person who voices Al did a really good job sounding very similar to the first one.
I watched the original Fullmetal.
Oh, so... God. So, in terms of Brotherhood, it's one of those shows where, it's a little bit more concentrated.
Accurate to the... Yeah, I know Brotherhood's, like, more accurate to the manga.
I would say, yeah. Well, we could say accurate to the manga. I can also say it's just more concentrated because the episodes are a lot more condensed. Like they cut out a lot of filler, which sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes that's a bad thing. I did like a chunk of the original Full Metal Alchemist fillers. um, the best way I can describe it is if you remember the I don't know, should I spoil a 10-year long plus anime?
I don't mind.
So you know how like everybody makes fun of the overprotective father? Crap. Not the one that we all hate, because we all know who I'm talking about.
Mayhews.
Yes. So, like, you know how we have so many episodes in the original with Mayhews? We don't get a lot of, like, he shows up in the show, but we don't get a lot of him. However, we actually do get a very emotional moment with his funeral, how his daughter is crying, how the captain looks like he's, like, trying to hold back his tears. Because his hand is shaking on the sword, and then we cut to Hughes or Mustang in front of his grave, and he's going, "It's a terrible day for rain."
A terrible day.
And basically, you get to see like what the homunculus looks like as they change. You get to see more people die a lot sooner. You get to see more background or characters stories.
Yeah,
You get to see more character stories. Basically, some aren't as graphic as it was in the original, but some get more graphic than the original. And ironically, and I'm gonna shoot myself in the foot for this, but okay, I'm sorry. I haven't seen that show in a while. But ironically, Vic did explain it kind of better, where the only difference between Full Metal Alchemist and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is that Brotherhood has an ending. Full Metal Alchemist just kind of had a cliffhanger. Or a open-ended anime, kind of like what was popular in the 2005 since that manga was still going.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what it was, where the author wasn't done with the anime, so that's why or the manga, so that's why they did such happening. That's why they did like such a drastic have anything. He doesn't make the show.
Yeah, some cases that's not a bad thing.
Yeah. It's a lot different from series like Tokyo Ghoul, where the series like after like there's like a certain point where the anime and the manga are just completely different. And that was because from what I heard, the author of Tokyo Ghoul hated spoilers, so he had a different ending so that people wouldn't spoil the ending of the anime.
Oh, that's one way to do it. Oh, speaking of spoilers.
But it also wasn't very good. The ending of like the first season or like the whatever season of Tokyo Ghoul is not as good as the manga, because they did some weird choices for the anime. Like why did they have him join that guy? That's a big.
I wish I could answer. Actually, that kind of reminds me of something that's a little funny. So we know that One High School Host Club, like, everybody wants a sequel to that. That's never gonna get a sequel. Apparently, her was supposed to be with Mori, which I kind of think is funny.
Oh yeah, I've heard that.
So, Then, well, actually, here's the question I'm slightly curious about. If you actually had to write that story, or if you wrote that story, who do you think would have been a better... Who do you think would be a more interesting love interest, I should say? Like, one of the twins, Mori, Koga, or Tamaki? Like, based on whatever information that you know of them.
Well, I mean, I think Mori would have been interesting because, like, the rest of the series, they were... Get you guys out of jail. They were really pushing for Haruhi and Tamaki.
The kill.
Hey! Len bit the cord. No, stop! Go away! Len's on his bad boy. A crime boy.
Yep, hang on.
Kitty. Yeah, hold on. That's not the... Okay. I don't know why it's also playing Never Give Up, but...
There he goes.
This is just our life now, I guess. Never give up!
Never give up! Never give up, never what? Never surrender.
I gotta see where I put this. Where the fuck? Why are you all the way over there?
No, Kitty is here to try to get the cheese tax and possibly jump into the garbage can.
Yeah, my cat's so fucking bad. But he's just an old man. It's whatever he... I also have some other fun buttons on. Like...
Well, Corey worked, but his voice just went bye-bye.
It'll hopefully play later.
Have you heard the story about the magical fractor? It drove down the road and turned into a field. Jesus.
I also have... Oh no, it's... Why is that not working? What? What? Why is that not... I don't know why that's not...
Enjoy, baby.
Baby,
Oh,
enjoy
God,
toy
not this.
Mommy buy for you.
Enjoy entertainment, baby.
I will take a hammer and fix the baby.
Baby, it's broken. It's too small.
I'll super glue the baby back to this big size.
Baby needs snack. I give baby snack of cleaner. Clean baby's dum-dum, scrubby, twinkle, twinkle.
I'm sorry,
Hello,
that still
metal
haunts my
husband.
dreams.
3, I metal husband.
Do not tell Trash Hulk about our relationship.
And then I have...
Apparently the situation is gender. As we all know, the two genders are Canada and women. There is no possibility for a man to have sex.
I really...
Yeah, that's a...
and then I have...
So, honestly, I don't have an answer for the, baby thing. That just haunts my dreams.
It's, Monster Factory. I love Monster Factory. Do I mean, I don't know what their deal with this that guy is now. But, I also have this reaction. For when my brain no worky. I have this.
Oopsie daisy. Oh no. Uh-oh. Put this one back in the oven. He needs time to cook.
And then I have...
Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, no. Oh no, 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 no.
what really happened in the battle in Fire Valley.
Surrogates. Yeah. It's from an episode of Monster Factory where they were playing, what was it? Skyrim. And it gets really silly. It already started. It already started really silly because they made Cyber Garfield, who his mission was to eat all of the all of the pictures of lasagna off the internet. um and then at some point they just started messing around with like the console commands, and then they just spawned a whole bunch of dragons, and it turned to that. I'm sad my other one isn't working. Why is that not working? Hold on. Why is it bothering? And that's not right. Commands.
Maybe it went out the same way your little Yeet theme did.
Oh, I understand what happened. I was cleaning out my my downloads folder, and I accidentally deleted the sound file. Whoops.
Now we know.
Oh well. It was just a soundbite from Monster Factory. He goes, backpack for his applesauce. Backpack for his applesauce. John's got the applesauce that you crave. I'll fix that later.
And now we expose the more cinnamon roll.
I'll have to fix that later. That's too important. I need. I'm just gonna have like basic shape, and then I'll do like, not like I'm directly copying it, you know.
That's fair. I got a fun question, and people in chat can answer too if they would like. Is there an anime or a show that you liked growing up that was really stupid, but you still have it in your heart of hearts? Like it's part of your personality, or it's part of the person that you became today.
It's not really like a childhood show. My childhood show is probably like Sailor Moon. Even though I have no fucking memory of Sailor Moon. I know I watched it. I know I love Sailor Moon. I can't fucking remember anything about it.
God, I remember Shin-chan. I am still like trying to collect those DVDs, damn it. I only got a couple of those. For some reason, those things are so expensive.
So, like, when I got back into anime, some of my favorites, which, a lot of people don't know about, but if you'll be like, yeah, that tracks. One of them is Cromartie High School. I love Cromartie High School.
Oh God.
It's so funny. Cromartie High School's so fucking funny.
It is. I love all the random ass anime errors, like the one dude's ear that goes across the screen, or when they get too big or too small.
Another one. It's called Sexy Commando Gaiden Sugoyo. How the fuck? It's like Sexy Commando Gaiden. That's awesome, Masaru-san. You're only able to find it in like parts on YouTube. It is absolutely ridiculous. It follows. You'd think it'd be about Masaru, but it's technically about this one character, who we never learned his real name, or like I think he does say it, but the character gives him a new name. He just keeps calling him Fumin, which means like vomit sucker.
That's a
No. He was like, oh, you want Fumin or do you want vomit sucker? And he's like, I guess. But it's this guy, he's like, oh, I want to make 100 friends at my new school. And then the first friend he ends up making is Masaru, who is he's something else. He has the study of the Sexy Commando, which is a fighting style where you do something to distract your opponent and then you just hit the other person with like a normal punch. And what he would do usually is he would like pull down his pants and then say some like really fucking weird saying and then just punch the person, and then they'll be like devastated, and it feels like, yeah, job here is done. Really funny. I love that show. I love that show.
So growing up, I actually did I watched Sailor Moon, I watched Pokemon, I watched Dragon Ball Z, I watched Digimon. There were like really obscure ones like Monster Rancher, Flint the Titan Detective. Trying to think if there's any more of that stuff under the belt. But I will say one of my favorite memories of an anime is ironically Yu-Gi-Oh! Ironically, it was like one of the shows my dad and I would watch. Like, my dad was not the biggest anime person. Like, he'll watch, Rurouni Kenshin. That was another one that we watched. But he, the only reason he loved Yu-Gi-Oh! Was because of Seto Kaiba. That arrogant bastard, pretty much gets out of the world with money and did not care if the world was ending, if that meant he had to stop playing cards. And even though that show was heavily censored, it would be slightly interesting just to watch the original Yu-Gi-Oh! But with the English dub, because I don't think the dub was bad. I just think the random invisible gun things were kind of silly.
Digimon. So, there's one streamer I like to watch. It's one K Knight. He really loves Digimon, and one night he was raiding, and he raided into, I think it was a limited time thing where they were playing Digimon movies, and he raided into this Twitch channel that was playing Digimon movies, and we come in, and it was essentially a scene where the Digi world got deleted or reset, and so technically the Digimon died, and all of us are like, oh.
It got dark fast.
Yeah. God, it was so
actually,
funny.
Here's something that's really funny. I actually watched Digimon from when they had the kids in the digital world all the way up to now you have this little arm and you can magically turn into a Digimon. So I guess from like season 1 up to season 4. No,
Yeah.
for the life of me, I have not seen any of the reboots.
But I learned that the Shoutero was censoring thing and people just straight, yeah! They just fucking died! Like, they inadvertently created, like, one of the most iconic anime memes.
I don't know what's hell. Oh god, and the infamous, like, villain close-up face. Like, if you ever remember freaking... like, Yami Makora, or... Fuck, I wish I remember what his actual name was. Evil Merrick, Dart... All those guys had this, like, weird thing of when they had to be really evil as iconic, they had to examine, make one eye bigger than the other, like, zoom their face in. It was so triangled. Well, Joey, I guess, didn't make it any better every time he, like, tried to be masculine and puffed out his chest. That's a meme on its own.
I remember a friend was telling me about... Because, like, I didn't get to watch too much Yu-Gi-Oh! My dad was, like, about me watching creative things. But, like, I did watch a lot of, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Because that... It was literally what was on when I came home. My dad was... Just my dad came home. It was like, oh, I had to switch to a not cartoon to be watching. But like, I didn't really know much about it until, like, my friend who was playing, Jade and Yuki at, a LARP, because I used to do, anime con LARPing. He was playing Jade and Yuki, and he was telling me about, like, the wild shit that happens in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, but it was like, someone's, like, lost lover, and then, like, Jade gets, like, possessed or something, and it's like, what the fuck? This is a card game!
Yep, that actually happened. It was like... So I guess what happened was, Oh god, I actually did watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, up to Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D, I want to say. I did see a couple parts of Zexal, but I just stopped at 5D. But yeah, I guess in GX, like, Jaden's card got possessed, or it had a soul from a previous life that was trying to be his guardian, but kept, like, causing bad shit to happen to him, so he put it in a rocket.
The spirit of the card loved Jade. So I got it. Bro, what the hell? Continue. I'm trying to.
You're fine. It's like, and what's really funny is the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX is that they literally made fun of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Plot. It's like, man, what if we were like, in past lives, you were a king and I was your priest? And we went on adventures together? And Jaden's like, yeah, that's really stupid. Then cut to like a couple of seasons later, Jaden is the reincarnation of a king. And he had a guardian spirit that I guess got stuck, was non-binary, because I do remember that they had male and female, like, you ever see those costumes where somebody looks like half man, half woman?
Oh, yeah.
Where it's like split in the middle? Yeah, it was basically that design. So I can't remember if they were just non-binary, or if they were just a man and a woman, or a woman that just kind of got fused. That, I'm afraid, I kind of got lost. Yeah, it was owned by Setter. We only saw, like, his back. Every time he did a freaking cameo, all we saw was him just looking out into a freaking window.
Oh, okay, but...
I still love the infinite, like, the most recent movie they did of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where they had everybody graduating, and Seto Kaiba just decided to blow all of his money just to create this machine to go to the spirit world to battle the pharaoh one more time.
Of course.
Oh god, it's the running joke of technically they're cousins, but everybody makes it a joke that they're, like, ex-lovers. Yes, I love little Karibo's Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged thing. I did love watching that growing up and how he just poked fun of everybody. I will say Abridged Bakura and Abridged Malik was my favorite interactions. They had so much chemistry and I loved it. Yeah, he left for like, he wasn't in the movie 90% of the time and only showed up for like, what, 2 minutes? But it's a flawed series. It is so flawed. But I do love it. It has such a special place in your heart. But God, if you got the... Here's something that's really funny. We never got this, but apparently there was a season of Yu-Gi-Oh! Called Yu-Gi-Oh! Zero. That's what we call it. And it only had a couple of card games, but it was literally... The plot of that series is basically Bully starts to do shit. Bully hurts the protagonist. And, out comes the evil spirit, quote unquote, who basically makes him play a dangerous game. Like, in the manga, it was literally... There was this game where they had to do a flexible thing, and they decided to do an ice hockey battle, but they had an ice puck that had a vial in it that had an explosive.
What the fuck?
And the goal was... I know. And they had to basically slide it back and forth with the spatula, trying to make sure that the bottle didn't break on their side or they would blow up.
What the fuck?
Or the other one where Burger Place gets held hostage. Taya's the waitress there. And the dude's like, okay, give me some booze. And he's like smoking a cigarette, right? Because, that's going to end perfectly well because he has so much luck. And he can't get caught. And Taya hears that, the wimpy kid who's bringing them liquor, she figures that's her friend, so she tells Yugi, hey, don't go over here, you're going to be in danger. She gets smacked. Yugi gets pissed, turns into his evil self, and does this little bet of, hey, pick any finger, and if you actually, use it, without using the rest of your hand, you'll win. He's like, okay, let me use my trigger finger so I can shoot you. And the spirit chooses his thumb. The guy thinks that it's a joke, so he's about to shoot him, and the spirit literally just lights a cigarette. Sorry, lights a lighter, lights to do a cigarette, and then just places the lighter on the guy's hand while he's pouring vodka into a cup.
What the fuck?
So the guy is so the criminal is basically pouring vodka into a cup while there's a lighter on his hand. That is still on, by the way. With the cigarette in his mouth, and he's holding a gun about to shoot the kid.
What?
But he can't shoot the kid but he can't shoot the kid because the gun will recoil and then the lighter will fall. The guy is stunned, realizing that he's pretty much stuck in place. Yami pretty much pulls Taya out of that mess. The vodka is pouring down off the table onto this guy's lap, and the guy is so stunned and can't believe that he lost that he opened his mouth, the cigarette falls down, lands into his lap, and he just catches on fire.
What the fuck?
It is the darkest Yu-Gi-Oh! We never got.
That's actually...
It is. And ironically, Kyber did not have his signature brown hair and blue eyes. He had, green hair and, bold eyes. I think what's even sad is that the manga just made it so much more crazy. Kids are getting sucked into if they're not getting sucked into cards, then they're pretty much losing themselves into figures. Or into video games.
Another news, I've decided on silver. That's the color.
Oh, I think I asked you that question of...
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know.
Go with gold.
I was like, yeah, I don't know yet. And then I was like, I'll get there when I get there. And I was like, oh fuck, I gotta pick a color right now for these chains. Because I would literally rather die than draw chains. So I just use the chain brushes that this app has. And I was like, oh fuck, I gotta pick a color, so I just picked silver.
But I think silver would definitely work. Now the really important question: what flower are you gonna put on the belt, or lantern, whatever we call that thing?
So I still ah. All right.
Wait, is this more?
Go ahead.
Oh, do you have Ray or do you have Reese?
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Soul has two kitties,
Kitty!
and their names are.
Reese. Oh, what a baby.
Yep, one's name's
Cutie.
Ray, and the other one's name is Reese or Reese.
Cutie.
And one's the main Karen, and she's a big girl.
Budley. The original. Wow, that's a joke.
You know, it's funny how we say we're growing up. They should. Oh, I actually got a funny DBZ story.
Torty. Oh, you got a Torty. I love Torty.
Oh, that's Reese. Yeah, Reese's the little Torty.
I love Torty. They're so sassy. The sassy. That's not.
Tuxedo kitty who likes to be a water bottle for.
Oh, tuxedo. I love it. So cute. Precious little babies.
I find it funny. I know so many people who own cats and love cats, and I think cats are adorable. I just because I'm allergic.
Yeah.
And they just look so cute.
They're just such. I love dogs though. Like, I love both cats and dogs. They're both amazing, and I love them.
I do too. For the longest time I did have a dog who was like a lab, like border collie or dog shepherd mix. I really don't know what he is, like half the time. And unfortunately he passed away, but he was such a little shit. Like he always like imagine waking up, it's the middle of the you wake up, you look outside, all you see is snow, and then out of nowhere you see your large black dog running around in the backyard. You know damn well that he was like in a sealed off spot. And apparently the little shit found a hole in the fence to crawl out of.
I love.
But it's still kind of cute to think of, so.
Oh, baby. What a silly.
That kind of makes you think Ray has a Great Dane mentality of, oh, I can still fit. I can fit. Yeah, Ray, just a baby.
It's a little baby.
Like, here's a question I'm slightly curious about. I've seen people like freaking out over the Switch 2. What are our thoughts on that?
I know I'm probably like a used one, maybe.
I am probably on the same boat of, well, probably not buying one for a couple of years. A, to see what the library is like, and B, if the games are going to be $90, I might as well just stick to the Switch for a little while longer and get my games as cheap as possible. Yeah, that's kind of my stance too.
Oh, see, yeah, I also need to prioritize getting a computer first.
That's true. This is just more or less of, I'm just curious because I've seen people meme about it where it's like, oh, it's a, what the hell? Oh,
Oh, I got it.
Soul's fine.
Sorry, you got auto-modded.
You know, I think that's what got me banned on TikTok. Like, remember when I couldn't, like, talk
Oh
for,
yeah,
like,
that
a couple
was
months?
weird.
I think that's when I literally called Kaiba, like, a snotty bitch or something. And they're like, nope, you were bullying
Yeah,
people.
you
It's
can't
like,
bully this fictional character.
I'm pretty sure that was, like, my... Okay, so, sad news, my dad passed away, like, 10 plus years ago.
Yeah.
But a part of me kind of feels like that was my dad pretty much going, oh, you want to talk shit? Well, here you go. Now you can't talk for a whole month. How about that?
God.
He was petty. Like, I love him to death. He was funny, but he was a petty bastard. He basically was Seto Kaiba. But yeah, I've seen people like us meme it where it's like, oh, here's a game that's like, here's a system that's $400 plus a $70 game. People rage. And they show like the PlayStation with like $700 and a $70 re-release game that's been already done before. And they're like, oh, happy. I'm like, no. I remember people still bitching about the PS5 being overly expensive and, you know, not enough people getting it and everybody punching the hell out of each other just to try to get it.
Yeah. Ew. I want it. Oh. I don't want to move the entire line. Fucking.
What did... I cannot read that. One second. Okay, never mind then.
Good.
I was trying to read. Sorry, the chat paused, so I couldn't read what Soul wrote. So then I tried to go on the Twitch just to see it, and it's
Oh, I didn't scroll down.
like my I don't know, my internet decided to chug, so all the chat just would not show up. At least the Silk Draft was ended. It was like 90-second clip with direct, but hey, it's something. Silk Sock?
Oh yeah. Every time there was like a video game thing, they'll be like, oh, when's Silk Song? And I just keep thinking, like I didn't know what they were talking about. I never played Hollow Knight, but I just kept thinking of like the one line from Megamind. It's like, there's no Easter Bunny, there's no Santa Claus. I felt like it was gonna be like at that point. It would be like, there's no Silk Song, but like y'all finally got your Silk Song, dude. Hey, stop biting.
Oh, Len's causing chaos.
Yeah. Oh, naughty.
He's always naughty.
Yeah, but him. That's why he gets a baby.
That's about it.
He's just a baby.
Oh, I found a goofy ass manga that I think Virgil would show a hottie just to kind of tease him. It's literally called "I Got Reincarnated in a BL World of Big Man Boobs."
Excuse me. Stop biting the cord! Stop biting the cord! Stop it! Stop! Being naughty. Never.
He's definitely being naughty.
He likes to bite cords, which is not a good thing for kitties to do!
I crave violence for that. Yes. Yes, he does.
He's so bad! Like, he's just a baby, but he also naughty baby. Favorite.
Okay, let me quickly read the...
Or do you what? Cat's like, stop that. Yeah, he's such a naughty little.
Yeah, so here's the summary. Nagara loves boobs, and he gets his wish to be reincarnated in a world of boobs, except these are man boobs. A zany BL isekai comedy full of titillation and satirical jabs at the mocking cliches of all times.
It's elation. Haha.
Oh, you want the summary?
Haha. I get it. I get it. Get it. Get it. Get it.
If you want, I can read you the summary.
I mean, does.
Oh, God.
I do
So
love.
I'm so sorry in advance, but this is just so stupid. I kind of have to read this just to like we can point at it and kind of laugh at it. I'm gonna butcher these names. My apologies. Nagara Otikawa was an otaku loser obsessed with breasts. He tragically died, never knowing the feeling of the sweet, sweet bosom he craved all his life. Little does he know, his wish is about to be granted in a way he never would have expected. Nagara gets reincarnated as a handsome guy and quickly realizes he's living in a BL world full of sexy male beauties. Even so, he sets off to find and squeeze the bust of his dreams. He does, in fact, end up with a face planted deeply in luscious cleavage, but to his dismay,
What?
Okay, sorry. But then, to his dismay, the magnificent parts of the super masculine class delinquent Ryuji Onizuka. Now Nagara must try to dodge his way past the barrage of BNL scenarios that hurdle in his path. Will he persuade and get the busty girlfriend of his dream, or will he end up falling for the all-the-man yet pretentious, bodilicious Ryuji?
Oh my god. That is so funny.
Ends up with a face planted deeply into luscious cleavage. I can't imagine why he would give that to a hottie. Not at all.
Stop, that is so funny.
I kind of want to get it now, just to read this. I thought...
God. I want it, actually. I need to...
Apparently it's an omnibus.
Of course it is.
Oh god, it looks like there's like... Wait. I want to see if I can find this. There was this really, really stupid one. I want to see if I can find it. What was it called? And it's like... I'm sorry, I'm like gonna really fight the censoring today. Oh! Yeah, found it. Dick Fight Island.
Oh, I've heard of that one!
I don't know the hell that got through censoring, and who thought that was a good idea?
God forbid they have hobbies.
I mean, they have. It's just. It's a very specific story. The sad thing is, I think this is one of those ones where it's like, you think it's BL, or maybe it's just BL code because of the title, but then you find out it's like this really gripping, like.
Oh yeah, those are so funny. That's why like New Carnival took me out. I was like, oh, this is just a game where like there's like slutty men, and then you're like playing, and you're like, why story make me cry?
Why? Who gives these men personalities?
Because oh my god, the one where it was the Aiden centered event, the one where you got like 5 of him or something. I legitimately teared up at the end of that. I'm like, who the fuck said that this BL yaoi game is allowed to have such good writing? It still cracks me up that you got like 5 copies of that Aiden.
I think I got like 2, no, 3.
I still am on my anti. I will take him out back. I swear to God, if I pull him again on another banner, I will take him out back and old yeller him.
But my son.
Hey!
Apparently, Len said no.
Yeah! It doesn't even involve you!
Len's like, oh, you're talking shit now? Well, say goodbye.
Ugh.
Len is just really being.
Yeah, he
Open
being
on
so
stage.
bad. He be so bad. And the naughty boys. Him lucky, him cute. Cause I have sorry, Bubba. I have beef with that fucking wolf. First, he came home instead of Dr. Quincy. That was the first like event. I didn't even read it, but like I wanted Dr. Quincy, but I got
the nurse.
I got Nurse Garu instead. I was so mad. And then I was pulling out another banner. I got the standard Garu. And then I pulled another time and I was like, oh, it's an SSR. Another fucking standard Garu. I'm going to take him to a farm upstate.
I'm sorry. It's kind of funny when you're mad. I'm sorry.
When I'm mad, it makes good content. Oh, God.
What is that gonna be kind of sad?
What?
Not to rub salt in the wound, but salt in the womb. Salt in the wound.
Salt in the womb?
Accent, language, English, hard. Not to poke at your sore spot, but basically.
Sorry, like I don't know what the fuck is happening. What just happened?
We're trying to figure that out, but basically on my birthday, I did a random 10 bullet, and then I got Quincy, like SSR, basically.
Ugh.
By complete accident.
It'd be a much. God, I love.
The muscular version of Morvik. Muscular version of Mori. Like, I know Mori was muscular, but...
but he wasn't, Mori wasn't built like a fucking brick house.
He's not where Dracula keeps his blood beers.
Yeah. Like, that... Because, I was bored, so I was looking at, like, everyone's breasts to see who had the biggest. Quincy by far. Quincy by far!
Isn't it like, then there's, Olivine, and then it's like Morve or something like that?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, Soul is also a Yakumo supporter.
Hell yeah! I love. I love Yakumo so much.
Yeah, I accidentally corrupted them on that. I was like, here, take a look at all these guys. And that is the only one that they got hooked to. Which is funny because I figured they would go for the Firehead Sun God, but hey, what do I know?
Has to be a doctor. Anime. Stuff drag coming back to life with us. What? That's rude.
That's very rude, especially since they had such a deep plot line of them actually getting together and then she being killed and his revenge.
Yakumo. Oh my god. I like the. Okay, so my ranking. Number 1, Edmund. Edmund is my wife. I love Edmund. I want to smack him. Very much.
That's Cinderella's wife.
I love it. He's so pretty! Number 2 is Yakumo. I love Yakumo. He's so sweet, and, I love for the one event, he was like a Victorian man seeing when he saw Aiden's ankles. That killed me. I was dead. I don't take my Kuya. I joke that Kuya likes Luna It's like I don't know if you even like Kuya that much, but like he seems to like you.
Man, I have a weakness for Foxman. That's why I was very hesitant with Honest Fellow. That's why I always say I like his design. Kuya, yes, I actually do like Kuya, even though some parts are very questionable.
He is
But that's also the
extremely
whole,
funny though.
He is. He's just a shit starter. This
Oh.
motherfucker just will cause shit in the background and just watch the fireworks. So I'm sorry, I'm going to butcher your name and I apologize. But yes, I completely understand your taste. Or at least I understand why you like Kuya.
My number 3 is Morve. And oh my god, New Carnival, please give him another fucking SSR. Thank you.
Being more specific about what you want.
I want a good SSR card. Dude, for good, yeah. I love his fucking SSR, but they did him so fucking dirty. I hate. Okay, the first one was kind of hot. Or the scene. The second one is fucking weird, and I don't like it. But give Morve more love game, I beg. And Aster too. Aster deserves more, but like those two need more love. But I'm always gonna say Orve because I love Orve. So cute. Let's see. Number 4 is Quincy. I just think he's neat.
A little his little
Also,
furry buddy.
Yes, also I love Topper. I love Topper so much. Topper is adorable, and I know they were our first. They were our firsts, and then they can't have love. Gabe, like what the fuck?
But for Crab and Morve, it's more of, aside from him having very seductive, spicy scenes, they really want more like intimate moments. Like if you ever notice in some of the cards where the guys are like, yeah, they start getting hot and heavy, but they always get to like really intimate parts or really like delicate parts where it's like, oh, I want to be held or all that. That's what Crab really wants. It's just Morve just to be like hugged and said that he's precious and all that.
Let Morve
Because
get a little
he
kiss.
gets the mamon treatment of you're an idiot, get to work.
Let Morve have a little smooch. Just let him get a nice little kiss.
Sorry, I had to like add that. That's why I said, say what you really want.
I want him to just be held and loved and appreciated, but no, they gotta do him dirty. Like, yeah, he's an incubus, but that doesn't mean he's not capable of getting a little smooch. The new car before new car became exactly the same. Yeah. Like the differences between Bliss, the more PG quotation mark version, and like the full game, there's not a lot. There's not a lot. The spicy scenes are, I think they're just a tad bit shorter, and it's just like a still image.
A tad bit shorter. They kind of edit the writing.
They've got, okay, yeah. Oh yeah, and that like okay, yeah. I don't know how to read.
But yeah, so yeah, that's what you suggested. That's what Crab wants from Morgan.
Yes! Yes! Let them have a nice, cute moment where it be loved. I just want him to be loved. Let him be loved! Anyway.
For number 5?
That's gonna make me laugh every single fucking time.
Hello, Princess. I'm kind of dragging them along.
You missed, well, you missed a good amount, but, I did the ranking, which I have separate, and then,
We just talked about random stuff, and now
yeah,
we're
just talking about random things, and I was just ranting about how Morvay from New Carnival deserves a little smooch. Like, just let him have a smooch. Like, he do. So he is like my default room for the cabin function, and I usually just have Aiden, and I just do like the little kissing one because he deserves a smooch. Also, really.
And I'm not gonna lie, whenever I find a picture of Morvay, I just send it to them.
Yeah.
No hesitation.
Luna. And it's also really funny when you do it, like, when I'm on stream. Because I'll be like, oh, I got a message from Luna. Oh, hi there! It's like, oh,
that's not
alright.
perfect timing.
Like, oh, alright. Alright. It's noticed. That was bothering.
So number 4 is Quincy. Who was number 5?
It's a tie between Dante and Ray. Dante, he's just very Leona coded. I enjoy. And then Ray is a little shit. I think Ray is probably, one of the funniest characters in the goddamn game.
Funny how he can't get along with Kyuya, yet for some reason, when it comes to
The
causing people suffering, they're both on board.
Yeah, specifically causing Aiden suffering.
Oh, I'm terrified now. I should be.
Cause they both like to torment Aiden. It's so.
It's gonna be
Oh, boy.
Oh boy, what did they send it on? What did you send it on? Oh. Okay, wait. I see you, but I don't see you in the private messages. Schedule, join, general. Nope.
Okay.
That's a nope. Oh, well, now it's here. Oh. Okay, hang on. I will send that to them.
Oh boy.
Let me send it through Insta. Don't worry. It's relatively tame. I think you will enjoy it.
Relatively.
You make it sound like every time I send you something is bad. Okay, I guess I gotta do it this way.
Sure.
Okay, it's in your Discord. You can look at it later. It's
Oh.
under Pig's video. Well, it can't be that bad if I put it on Pig's video.
Oh, that's exactly what I want. That's what I want in the game.
For everybody curious what it was a drawing of more bacon in a head pad.
Oh, I love him. Oh, I need to get the birthday pack. Page.
You get to have buffet on the couch. God, I can't say that with a straight face. But yeah, didn't Ray have an incident where he wanted to make Eden mad, so he like randomly sprayed whipped cream on him?
Oh my god, it's his SR card. And it's so funny. So Eden is just kind of wandering, and he comes across Ray, and Ray doesn't say a single thing to him, and he just covers him in like whipped cream, and then he just fucking leaves. And it's like, excuse me, what the fuck? And then so he like finds a river or pond or whatever, and it like starts to like wash off the whipped cream off his clothes because it's like whipped cream. And while he's like in the river naked, Ray just fucking takes his clothes and runs away. It's so funny. It's so funny.
I think in the next part of that story, he like follows Eden around, like randomly showing up places.
It's so funny.
I think the library scene's my favorite, only because Eden doesn't really have a reaction. It's like he's reading this book, can't figure out how to say this word. Ray corrects him. He's like, "Oh, great," and then he goes, "I'm not even gonna ask why you're here."
Yeah, he's just like, yeah.
Like, gave up.
Also in the God forbid men have hobbies. I love Ray so much. In the one event, like the Ray Quincy event they just had, Ray just like appears. He just comes through Quincy's window, and Quincy's like, "You know I have a door, right?" And Ray's like, "That's not important." And then he leaves through the window, and Quincy's like, "Sure, I guess."
If I forget, I'm hoping to God that everybody on chat is like 18 and over. I know, like,
It's part of the
I know
rules.
you
So.
are, Princess. I know you are, but yeah, if you're not over 18, don't play New Carnival.
Yeah.
Just spare yourself that.
Don't do that, please. He just fucking goes through the window, and Quincy's like,
Through the window, through the wall.
and Quincy's just like, why? It's so funny. Yeah. Between Ray and they're so funny. Quincy's just like,
Ironically, those three get along, but don't really get along.
It's funny because
It's like they tolerate each other.
It's like Quincy's like, I just want to take a nap, dog. And then like he has Quincy and Kuya just coming into his house, and he's like, why?
Why are you eating my food? I did not invite you.
Like why are you here?
So I know Garu is basically going to be the last one on your list.
Oh, yeah. See, 5, who is it? Ray, who do I have left? I have Olivine.
Olivine.
Yeah, Olivine, Blade.
Yep.
Aster.
Yep.
Aru? Last one?
I'm pretty sure that's it, unless you want to count Reen, which I don't think either of us are gonna do.
Fuck that guy. Anyway.
You don't help. I want waffle fries. Pretty much. Pretty much, Joel. That's how it goes.
Yeah. But,
okay, so between the robot or the priest, which one do you like more?
Like, Olivine is cute. Like, he's very sweet. And I think he's very funny. When when he's like, oh, I'm just gonna hit him. Like, oh, okay. But also, Blade is up there as one of the funniest fucking characters in the game. Blade is so funny. I don't like it.
I'll say the winter event is probably the funniest that we've seen him because he takes poor Yakumo and just drags him around the bumper cars.
Yeah. Oh my god. I love how they animate Blade's antics because like it's literally just him like yeeting around the screen. It's so funny.
Oh, that's who we forgot.
Who?
The main dude?
Oh, Aiden? He's like special because he's like the main character. Like I don't really know how to rank him along with that. Cause he's like the guy.
Which is fair. Like I said, like if we did do if I did the ranking system for me, we kind of know that I kind of am stuck with personality. It says we knew Eden the most, like
chicken. Oh no,
chicken
that's
nuggets.
tragic. I'm so sorry about your chicken nugget nightmare. My thoughts and
yeah, I would say Eden is probably. I do love Eden Shaman.
he was a sex toy designer.
And he still does it in this world.
Yeah, he's still making sex toys, which is so funny.
I think, yeah, that and my favorite little trope that he does is name these ridiculous things.
Oh my god, that is one of my favorite ongoing jokes in the game. Is Eden coming up with like the most unhinged names, and everyone's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Oh, he's basically doing like anime shit. Like, think about it. He's like a closeted nerd, and now he's like, "Oh, I can name anything I want. Okay, let me name some epic, cool anime shit."
His names are so funny.
Oh god, I gotta look up what the hell he called Topper because it is such a long name.
Oh yeah, I looked it up once. And Quincy's immediately like, no.
No, Topper.
No.
But apparently Topper really loved that long name.
Oh yeah! Let Topper have the silly name!
It's Twilight Star Show Max Lucifer Topper the Third.
That gets me every single time.
This kind of proves my point of this dude is just an anime nerd.
Oh my god.
Or when he called the, oh god, I know I took a picture of this because it was like, yep, here it is. Where he's like trying to come up with the name for the circus that he and Garu are in. And one of them is like the Grand Ballad of the Wolf in Endless Inferno.
Yeah.
Or Arnett Confirmation and Moon Lemonade in Canis Lupus. Which Karu can only say avocado inflammation moon laugh cantaloupe. Then there's Roar the Flaming Wolf King. And then finally just went with Firewolf Circus because the other two kept saying no, no, what the hell, no.
Oh my. Heated, you'll always.
Hell,
be
even
hated.
Warmate said that what he tried to name his attack sucked. He's like, I know I suck, but damn, you beat me on that.
Some like basic like daisy like flowers.
Faces are cute.
Yeah. Just cause I want to have like not just that flower. Oh yeah, unless you guys got ideas for flowers, cause I have the no.
Well, you can also do the. Is this Mari's character? Or is
No,
this somebody
it's
else?
a friend's character. They have. I think they've been on, like in the chat. Hi, mom.
Here, let me look something up.
Haha. For commissions. So what I'm working on right now was like $50. I do have the link pinned for all like stuff. I know I probably should charge more for this, but I don't.
Sorry, my mouth is starting to get stuffy.
Oh.
I like that I tried looking for flowers that mean friendship, and the first thing that shows up is yellow roses.
Hey. I love. It said, so this one is like, it's like a Twisted Wonderland, SR card inspired. It's cat. Cat.
Oh, they said that this commission, this is one of the commissions that cost like $15, you said?
Yeah. God, I love. Look at this. Ready? Ready to see a magic trick? Bam. No.
The symmetry!
I love.
I think you could also use that to make sunflowers.
Oh yeah. Like, I love, but my true love is the Symmetry Ruler. I fucking love the Symmetry Ruler. Symmetry Ruler, my beloved. It's so useful, especially when I have like a character that's like facing the front, because it's like, oh, I'll draw on this side. Bam! It's all on the other side. God, I love you, Symmetry. They also have its lightest color in Array Ruler, which is kind of neat, like a grid. Okay, take that. Ooh. Fuck, and you draw in one section. And then it also has like a perspective ruler. which is really, really cool. It broke. Yeah, that's fair. Like that, and you lock it. Oh wow. So like, oh, that's really okay. I don't know what's happening. Cool.
Hey, as long as it works.
All right. Have a eight. And effective.
I will admit I'm kind of stuck in a drawing rut.
Yeah.
Especially with the holidays around the corner and the way work's been going. I haven't had a chance to draw anything.
Oh yeah, that was me last week because they were cutting my hours at work. And it was like my last paycheck was like $900 for two, because I get paid bi-weekly. And it also happened that I also had to pay rent that same week. So my rent is $900.
Basically, that's when the paycheck went.
Yep. And I only had, like, I didn't have a lot saved up. So, like, I had to... I was freaking
okay,
out.
what just happened?
So I posted, like, on Facebook about, like, my commissions. And then, like, my dad called me. And he's like, how much you need? I'm like, what? He's like, I'm going to send you money. How much you need? I'm like, no, you don't have to do that. No, I'm sending you money. How
Okay, that
much
was
do
weird.
you
The,
need? Like,
Big froze for a minute.
like, oh, and then, like, I literally just started crying on the phone. I'm like, he's like, I'm your father. Let me help you.
Yep,
Like,
did
okay.
you?
Like,
Did you
okay.
actually meet yourself?
Huh? Oh? Hi. Because, yeah, I love my dad. He gets on
Hang
my
on, I'm
nerves.
gonna like punch out and then come back in. Hang on
Okay.
a second.
Like, he doesn't get me all the time, but... That one.
It's weird.
That one.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't trying to interrupt your story. It's just more of it froze for a minute, then I couldn't hear you.
Oh, no, you're fine. Move this up to the top. What do you do? Alright, and then this sliver. Yeah. Earlier. Capacity. Earlier.
Oh, I just realized. Remember how you said that I miss anybody? I just realized we literally just skipped over Kuya.
Booyah! Oh.
You're like, I'm not touching that. Nope. I'm just gonna pretend he don't exist.
Like, I like him enough. I think he's very funny. He very um what is it? Oh, it's from Neko Atsume! Oh, I love it.
What's that game about?
Okay, so it is literally this adorable little game. It was like a mobile game, and all you did was you had a little like a yard, and then you'd put out food, and then like you leave the app and then come back, and there'd be little kitties in your yard, and you'd like leave them toys and stuff, and that was literally the entire game.
That's kind of cute.
Oh my god, it was so cute.
Oh, you know, ever heard of Tamagotchi Life?
Oh yeah, I know Tamagotchi.
Played that a lot, and I actually did like throw a handful of my characters in there. What kind of killed me is that some of the people who I kind of like shipped together, some of them didn't get together, which kind of like shocked me. And I think what kind of surprised me the most is I took some of Soul's characters and threw them in there, and only because I thought, oh, you know, they're gonna be friendly, they're gonna be good, you know. The couple that kind of surprised me the most is they made this very grumpy dragon character. Oh god, his name is. God, I'm so mad I can't remember his name anymore. But for some reason he somehow got a 99% with one of my characters, Ito. It was like StarCraft Lovers. I was like, wait, the grumpy dragon with the okay.
Which grumpy dragon?
Ramon's older brother. Like, I remember Moon because I drew him all the time, but his older brother.
Oh, but an important thing about Neko Atsume is
Yes, sorry.
there was this cat named Tubbs, and if you weren't careful, he'd come in and eat all the.
No.
He was chunky. All right, there's like a starting spot for the song. I'm gonna go with the. I think that's. Wow. I can't draw, but. Turn 8 back on. Other. Yeah, it's more than just. Okay, thank you for your service, Ace.
It
Bye.
was nice working with you, Ace. Now disappear.
Bye bye. We're just gonna make up a new type of butterfly. Fuck.
Gives him more personality.
I don't like how big the head is. Start over! Smaller circle, there we go. Wow, that was... That's a good... Uh...
That reminds me. So, how many Grumpy Dragon characters do you have? Because I know there's the Dantes, I know there's Malik, I know there's Amandel, which I'm sorry, I forgot his name. It's just been a while. I'm pretty sure there's a couple more. Just for the life of me, I can just don't remember them. Wait, does Zahir count as a dragon? I don't think he has. I don't think Zahir counts. Yeah, the one thing that annoyed me with Tamagotchi Life is I wanted my gay character to be with his boyfriend, but I had to. Yeah, that's what I thought. He was a Shadow Beast. I wanted my little gay fox to be with his boyfriend, but no, I had to make him into a girl. Which, fox shapeshifting, that can be easily done.
Yeah.
Just so that those two can live together and have a baby.
Fortunately, they're gonna allow gay people. One.
We shall see.
What I heard anyway.
Yeah, the only reason I wasn't 100% is because, like I said, Toma was a fox spirit, and
Gay people, real? Yeah! Nintendo confirmed that there's gay people.
That's what I kind of liked about Miitopia, where, while they didn't 100% make it romantic, they did make the leveling system of happy birthday, gay people. Like, so long as you made them interact with each other.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, that's why I asked about the Switch too, because I want to play that damn game, but I gotta wait a couple years. I'll just keep playing Miitopia.
I think that the Tomodachi Life is gonna be on regular Switch.
Oh, I would buy that in a heartbeat.
But yeah, before the Nintendo Direct for the Switch 2, they announced that there's going to be a Tomodachi Life and a Rhythm Haven game.
Well, shit. Now, so long as they're still $60, damn Nintendo, take my money. If they're $90, I'm keeping it. Yes, I know that's a stupid mindset, but... Oh no, not again. Okay.
I'd probably of one VOD where it's like, cause this like this save, but then like part of it got put like muted. And I'm like, well, that was a fucking.
Why you do this? Why you do this?
I want. Fine.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure half of the Dantes aren't grumpy. In fact, I'm pretty sure the quote-unquote grandfather of them all, Rich. Fuck, it took me a minute to remember Rich's name. Like, he was supposed to be the big bad guy, but no, we accidentally turned him into a soft boy.
Whoops. Ah.
Well, no, it's just more or less of, we made the original timeline for him, and it was kind of dark and brooding, and then we kind of did, like, this alternate reality. We kind of did this alternate thing where there were still dark moments, but it's just more of, he left his family just to, like, try to regain this reputation, or try to begin this reputation of being this legendary pirate, but he basically just missed his wife and kids, and then found out one of his kids ran away, so now they had to go on this journey just to find the kid. And even though there were a handful of dark moments, we're like, okay, we like this version a lot better. We'll just alter it to this timeline now.
Alright, that's a good start for that. Alright. Holy shit, it's 12:30. Alright, so I think that's where we're gonna end for the I'll still work on this. Or that way I could do something other than like Wednesday.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I think I talked too much.
No, you're fine. I just get our favorite funny. Alright. So there is the raid message. And it decides to... There it goes! So when we get in there, you'll just put that in there. He's playing Mario Kart with Unity, which is fun. I'm not gonna play. I don't own Mario Kart. Good night, y'all. Yes, thank you for coming. I will see you next time, whether that's tomorrow or Wednesday or whenever. I need to workshop my thing. But yeah, have a good night. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you ever. Okay, bye!